Have you ever opened a letter from the IRS or from the state and saw the words lien or levy? And in that moment, did you have the thought like, oh my God, am I finna lose my house? If so, you are not alone. And what I'm here to do is to teach you the difference between a lien and a levy, because they are two different things and they have two completely different consequences. My name is Marshana, the EA, and I help business owners clean up their IRS messes and get back on track. So let's break this down clearly so you know exactly what you're dealing with. So in this video, here's what I'm going to be covering. What is a lien? What is a levy? How do they affect you? And most importantly, what to do if you got one right now going on in your life. So let's start with the first one, which is going to be a levy. And this whiteboard back here is going to act as my TA real quick. So when it comes to a levy means that they are taking something from you. They being the state or they being the IRS. Common types of levies include wage garnishment, freezing your bank account, taking your property. The bottom line that you need to know is that levy means that they are aggressively collecting your money. So in case you ain't figured it out, we don't want no levies. So you see levy, that mean they taking it. So when it comes to a levy, the main thing you need to know is this is not something that just happens at random. Levies only happen when you are ignoring the IRS or when you're ignoring the state. But now they're doing something to get your attention, because what better way to get your attention than to start taking your stuff? So now let's move on to a lien. A lien is different from a levy because with a lien is just the IRS or the state making a claim on something that you own. They're pretty much saying dibs on this. They are not allowing you to sell your assets without them getting their portion first. Liens can also be public record. So they can also go on your credit report, and now pretty much the IRS or the state is telling your business. They saying, hey, don't go giving them no credit and stuff because they still owe us money. But a lien is just a claim on your things. They are not taking it. However, they are not going to let you dispose of it without making sure that they get their money first. Okay, I taught you the difference between a lien and a levy, but why do you care, or why should you care, right? Okay, the reason that you need to care is because it's important to know which one is happening to you so that you can understand what your options are as far as it goes with resolving it. A levy means immediate action. That means you probably didn't notice that you had a levy going on until the levy was actually happening. You may need to request to release it, or you may just need to set up some kind of a payment arrangement with either the state or the IRS, whoever is levying your assets. However, when it comes to a lien, you can sometimes get it withdrawn or discharged, but you will need to negotiate and let them know what your resolution thoughts are, or how do you plan to resolve it. Either way it goes, whether you have a lien or a levy, you do not want to ignore this. You want to get with somebody that can help you to resolve either one of these issues. So I know everybody love a little story, a little tea. So let me tell y'all about the time that my hairstylist client didn't listen to me and woke up to her bank account being frozen. So I had a client, and usually when people come to me, they already are in tax trouble or on the brink of tax trouble. So with that being said, she told me what she had going on. And because I know that she's a professional with a license, my first thing that I told her, hey, you need to address this balance, because where we live, which is the state of Illinois, they will suspend your professional licenses for unpaid tax debt or unaddressed tax debt rather. So that was my fear for her. I didn't want her cosmetology license to get suspended because obviously she needs that to make money, right? So long story short, I advised her on what to do. And like most people, she did not listen. So a while goes past, maybe like a year. She calls me in a frenzy. Oh my God, Marshana, I don't know what to do. I woke up this morning and the state has levied my bank account. They are garnishing my wages from my bank account. And it was like, whoa, that's a very unfortunate situation, but now we're in it. And here are the things that we can do to actually get this money released. Now, thankfully for her, the amount of money that she owed wasn't really an astronomical amount, so they levied her account and they were able to get what it was that they were owed immediately. But Lord forbid she needed that money, to pay a bill, to, get some work supplies, or Lord forbid that she just didn't have that money available and they levied her account. So yeah, don't be like her. Address your balances. Make sure that you are protecting your professional licenses if you have those, but bottom line, make sure that you're protecting your assets. If you know you have an outstanding tax, that address it before they address you. So to that point, if you have received a lien or levy notice, if you think one might be coming, take action. Take action, protect yourself. You have way more options before the lien and levy than you do after the lien or levy. If you feel like you ain't not ready to take action with me just yet, you can go ahead and download my free anti-tax survival kit. If you are a person that just does not understand taxes, afraid of taxes, both, the anti-tax survival kit is perfect for you. If you are ready to take action, you can also go ahead and book your free, heavy emphasis on free, tax resolution call with me, and we can get into what it is that you need so that we can start addressing this tax problem and keep these people off your back. If you have professional licenses, if you have assets that you want to protect, you need to take action, like today. So if you don't remember anything else from this video, remember this: the sooner you take action, the more options it is that you have. If you found this video helpful, share it with your friends, but most importantly, like and subscribe, because I will be coming back with more breakdowns like this weekly.